we doing, by the way, Bernie? For a long time, Lawrence Davis. Lawrence. Thank you. That's a great group of people. Thank you all. We're going to have a big victory. Lawrence, you agree with Bernie, right? I think we're going to have a big, big victory. Bigger than even 4 years ago. That was good. Remember, they wouldn't announce it. We were like a point up, which, some people say is a lot. I think we'll do a lot better this time. Because at that time, I said I was going to do things, but, it's like a lot of people say things. Now I've accomplished more than I ever said I would in the campaign. But I think we're going to have the kind of numbers that people are going to be very surprised at. We've spent the last 4 years reversing the damage Joe Biden inflicted over his 47 years in politics, along with his other friends. He championed every globalist betrayal of Pennsylvania for almost half a century. He supported NAFTA, got rid of that one. South Korea renegotiated that one. TPP got out of that one. And China's entry into the World Trade Organization, which he said was a wonderful thing. No, it wasn't. It was a terrible thing. That's when China took off like a rocket ship. And you know what? China was going to overtake us for 10 years. They said 2019, they're going to overtake us. Guess what? We way outdid them in 18 and 19. And we picked up. If you have somebody smart, you got to have somebody smart. But if you have somebody smart in this position, you're president, they'll never overtake you. They'll never, ever overtake you. There are more people, but they'll never overtake you. You have somebody smart. Biden's NAFTA and China deals wiped out 1/3 of your state's manufacturing jobs. You know that better than anybody. Biden shouldn't be asking for your vote. He should be begging for your forgiveness. Little hokey. In a true sense, this election is a choice between Pennsylvania and China, or whatever state we're talking about in China. But we're doing well. It's interesting. We signed a great deal. The farmers have done more business in the last 2-3 weeks. Biggest corn orders ever, the biggest soybean, biggest cattle, biggest beef orders. But it doesn't mean as much to me. The ink wasn't even dry and the plane came over, Mike, right? It wasn't even dry. It just doesn't mean what it would have meant. I withdrew from that catastrophe because I was elected to fight for Pennsylvania, not for Paris. And we're putting America first. It's been a long time, right? From day one, I put America first. To defend our workers, I opposed tariffs on foreign aluminum and foreign steel. I saved our auto industry by withdrawing from the horrible Trans-Pacific Partnership. Would have killed what I've done for Michigan, in particular, also Pennsylvania, but what I've done for them with autos, forget it. They're building 17 or expanding 17 different plants. They hadn't built one in 42 years, and we're building a lot of them. We have countries. You want to do business with us? Go in and build auto plants. I ended the NAFTA nightmare and signed the brand new U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement into law, which is great. And you're not going to be losing companies to Mexico and Canada. Very disadvantageous for them to do that. I took the toughest ever action to stand up to China's rampant theft of Pennsylvania's jobs. I proudly signed a historic executive order making it official government policy to buy American and hire American. Now, I watched Biden 2 weeks ago. What's going on? This lid, you know what a lid is? He keeps putting a lid. He's got a lid. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Now a lid means you're out for the day. That means the fake news meeting, you go home. They've got the easiest job I've ever seen. They never have. The media, please go home. There won't be any activity from sleepy Joe Biden. He's a low-energy individual. Now, you need a president with a lot of energy. You deal with President Xi of China, President Putin of Russia, Kim Jong-un. Remember, we're going to be in a war with North Korea, right? What happened? What happened to the war? What happened? We didn't do anything, Sam. You know, we didn't do anything, but millions of people could have been killed in that nuclear war. Probably would have been nuclear. But look at it, right? You know, getting along with these foreign nations is not a bad thing. They say, oh, we get along. I asked Obama, I was sitting, he told me the biggest problem we had was North Korea. And he was telling me why, he was telling me lots of horror stories. I said, excuse me, have you ever tried coffee?
最大的那边，因为他没有写 short term 嘛，所以我就不敢进去嘛。他们应该说是这个 parking 就好 ，parking garage rental car repair 这里。